Well, looky here. I'm in Flagstaff, Arizona this morning. Let's hop in here and get some groceries. I'll be right back. Gotta take the basket back. I really like Flagstaff. It's got good vibes here. This is a really cool town. I love coming to Overland Expo West. That's always here in May. And really any other time I get to come through Flag, it is always fun swinging through here. I've got some favorite shops I like to go in. Yeah, Flagstaff, it's a good place. But today I'm going somewhere new, somewhere I've never been before. Let's get on up here a little bit. I'll tell you more about it. Okay, I've pulled off here. So this road is a pretty nice maintained gravel road, but it does have some pretty hellacious washboard. So I'm gonna air down to 30 in the front, 40 in the back, and soften my ride a little bit for this washboard so it doesn't rattle my cabinets off the wall. Okay, so let's drop the pressure. This is my front, so I'm gonna take it to 30 PSI. All right, it's about 30. These valves, I recently cleaned them really good. I used just water, soapy water, and then some WD-40, and I kind of got a lot of the gunk out of here, and they are sure functioning a lot better now. I think after the Pan Am, they had so much dirt jammed in them that they were just sticky. All right, let's go. I keep my pliers and my air chuck right here in this door pocket, gloves, other stuff, winch controller, whatnot. It's just a handy place to keep this stuff when you're airing down. It's nice just to grab it right out of the door pocket. But let's go. So I'm driving through the forest here and I see a sign that says prescribed burn ahead. And then I see a burn zone. And it's all burned up. Except there's one place here where there's a lot of smoke coming off the ground. So I thought maybe I would come over here and see if I can put it out. Nothing else is burning and I don't want this thing to light up. Because around Flagstaff they have had some pretty bad forest fires. So let's see if we can help. Whoa, that's crazy. It is coming out of a little hole in the ground. Thinking this is probably the root system of a big tree here that is still burning underground. Now if I can cut off the oxygen going in, should put out the fire, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull my shovel down. I'm just gonna fill that hole in. So I keep my shovel on the back of the van. I just gotta unlock it and pull it out. This shovel is a DMOS Delta Pro. It's an aluminum shovel. It's been great. I've had this thing a couple of years now, maybe 3 or 4. There's a little pin here. Sometimes it gets sticky with road grime, but usually not too bad. And it flips around, pin goes back in, there it goes. And then you push this, and it snaps into a full-size shovel. Really nice, super convenient, pretty lightweight. Let's see if we can plug this up a little bit. Yeah. If we can cut off the air supply, we can put out the fire. Yeah, I can see there's a root right there, and I think that's what's smoldering. There. That is a lot better. Pack it down a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna watch for a second and see if I see smoke coming up. I think that's a lot better. I think I'm gonna sleep better tonight when I'm just 10, 15 miles down the road, knowing that if the wind picks up, it's not gonna be a huge forest fire back here. Let's keep going, and I feel good about that. Well, we might have found it. I followed some trails back in here, and there's a lot of great campsites. Not sure which one I want to stay at yet, but you got to see this view. Well, here it is. This is the place they call the edge of the world, and I can see why. Look at this. Amazing canyons down here, and I can see the red rocks off in the distance that Sedona is known for. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun place to camp. Well, it's been a wonderful day up here exploring Flagstaff all the way over here to the edge of the world, but the sun is setting. I think that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning from the edge of the world. This is such a great place to camp, but I'm afraid I've got a special visitor flying in that I'm super excited to meet up with. So I gotta get down to Phoenix. Now I have a little bit of time, but not much to get down there. So we're gonna keep on going down, working our way from Flagstaff all the way down to Phoenix. And there's a few cool places that we'll buzz through on the way down. We're off. I hated to leave the edge of the world. It was a beautiful place. We gotta keep moving. So far, this is just kind of a rocky, washboardy, dusty dirt road. Nothing else to it. So I'm going out a different way that's going to take me out to Oak Creek Canyon. And normally when there's Overland Expos, I camp up here like the week before. I really like this drive through here because it's a neat place to explore. All right, let's keep going. Here we are, another beautiful spot in Arizona. This one is quite different than where we were last night. This is kind of out in the open. There's a bunch of pricklies here. When I say pricklies, I mean cactuses and thorny things. Definitely feel like we're in the desert here instead of up in the forests. But you know what? I gotta be in Phoenix tomorrow afternoon, and I'm about an hour out of town. I don't like getting too close to Phoenix because then it turns into the big city. I always make a point to try to camp at the higher elevations, like where I am right now when it's warm down there. And then, of course, if you're here in the heart of the winter, it's pretty chilly up here, so you can go down there and pick your temperature that you want. That's what is so great about Arizona. Everybody thinks that it's like always blazing hot and all that, but if you're in the right zone of Arizona, you can really choose the temperature that you want based on the elevation. So anyway, this is gonna be great for tonight. I'm totally happy with this. And tomorrow, we're going to the big city. We're gonna pick up somebody special. Well, it was another beautiful night here in Arizona. Boy, I love camping out here in the desert. It's just so quiet, so dark. The one thing I'm sad about is, as soon as I got up this morning, I opened Facebook and I saw pictures from my friends who had shots of the Aurora Borealis, not far from here. And I think I slept through it. So I came out about 11 o'clock and gazed at the stars. It was beautiful. But I did not see the aurora, so it must have happened later than that. But you know what, tonight, I'm gonna be on the lookout. Oh God, I just got a cactus in my ankle. Ugh. So as beautiful as Arizona is, I do occasionally come across these wild camps and find little bits of trash. Now in this case, this is as bad as trash gets. This is someone's toilet paper. But you know what? I'm not too proud to pick up someone's toilet paper. I'm gonna grab some rubber gloves and I'm gonna dispose of this a better way than leaving it out here to blow around in the desert. So I need to get my rubber gloves. I keep a bag of just disposable gloves in the back of the van here for, you know, mostly working on the van. If it's greasy or something oily, it's really nice to have rubber gloves, but they're also good for picking up really nasty trash. I am gonna put these on and get to doing the dirty work. I'm a big fan of people bringing toilet systems into places like this, and I think the more popular camping gets here, the more necessary that's gonna be. And this is why, you know, people just leave poop and toilet paper all over the place. It's a problem. If they would have dug a cat hole and buried it, even better, buried the poop, packed out the toilet paper, you know, that would have been totally fine, until the area gets to such a saturation where there's just so many people, and every time you dig a cat hole, you end up uncovering someone else's poop. That's when we really need to be packing stuff out always, or have a toilet in these places. Now, if we put a toilet in these places, there's gonna then be a lot of rules and a gate that we're gonna go through, and they're gonna charge us to go through that gate to come here, and that is not what I wanna see. I wanna see everybody just doing the right thing and not giving the land managers, in this case, this is BLM land, giving them a reason to regulate this any further or shut it down would be the worst option. I've got an old Ziploc bag here. I'm gonna put the dirty toilet paper in here, zip it up, and pack it out to the trash. All right, some rocks stuck in there too. All these thorny little bushes grab the teepee and just hold it in place, which I guess is good. It's better than it ending off way down there, down the draw somewhere. At least here, someone like me can pick it up. All right, any more trash here? I don't see anything. A lot of times I'll pick up just tiny little trash. That's a way nicer experience than picking up someone's poo. But I've got it here. I'm gonna take my gloves and stick them in the bag. So there it is. That took me all of a minute and a half maybe. Cost me a pair of gloves and an old Ziploc bag. And this spot is now clean and ready for the next person who comes here. Now, if we all do this every time we go camping, every morning, just spend a little time picking up, it's gonna make these places so much better, and it's gonna also ensure our access to these places as well. All right, done my good deed for the day. Let's get moving. We gotta get down the road. I've got someone special to pick up in the Phoenix airport. Okay, somebody special's here. I'm at the Phoenix airport, and I'm going over here to Terminal 4 to pick her up. Can you guess who it is?
You'll see me. You can pull right in by this taxi and I'll just jump.
Which taxi? I don't know, there's like 100 taxis. Okay.
You're gonna pass a van, you're gonna pass an Escalade. There's a white car that's gonna try to pull out in front of you, and then there's me. You can pull out where this white car's trying to come out.
Yeah, the little hatchback. Oh, yeah. I see your hand waving.
Yeah.
Here, why don't I pull, I'll pull in front of you there on the other side.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Hey, there she is.
You found me!
Hey!
Hey!
I'd help you with your luggage, but I'm halfway hanging out in the street here.
Hello!
Hi. Mwah.
Good to see you.
How you doing?
Long day. My foot's ready to be propped up.
Oh, I can't wait to see your foot.
Yeah, well, it's something. All right, let's get out of here.
How was your flight?
It's good. Okay, where are we going? Yeah.
Let's go to the desert. How's that sound?
Okay, let's go to the desert. That sounds fun.
Yeah. We're in the zona, the Arizona, and it's great to be out here. Kathy's getting a sneak peek on this week's video. All right, I'm cooking up a little breakfast, and then we're gonna hit the road. Well, you might say, what's for breakfast? How about the Famagogo egg sandwich? All right, egg Sammy. This is how you start a day right. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just propping up my foot here.
It's a beautiful canyon, all right. Look at this place. Let's give you guys a view. All right, now this is a place that I'm not going to share with the whole world in this video, but I will put a pin to this in our Patreon. Look at these Ocatillos. Pretty cool spot. And there's quite a few of these around here. Look over here, we've got Ocatillo and jumping cholla. Here's the cholla. This is not the cacti you want to mess with. This is the real deal. It totally fights back. And the Ocatillos seem to be changing colors. I don't know if it's fall for them. We're seeing some that are bright green, others that are like this one that are turning yellow. And looky here on the cholla, there's some old blooms, and looks like they're doing well. This is the road we came in on. It's kind of rough, but it's not too bad. Well, this is Arizona. It sure is beautiful back here. It's gonna be a great place for us to hang out today. We're kind of got a one down day before we get over to the Agile event. So we're gonna hang out here today. It's gonna be nice. Good morning, Ocatillo on the rocks. This is Agile Offroad's big event of the year. We got here yesterday and had an amazing time. We gave our presentation about North America. Tonight is gonna be the second half on South America. And we're about to go out on a trail ride. And as you can see, for the Anza-Borrego desert, it's pretty wet and rainy today. We're gonna go out and do a little loop through the desert here, and it's gonna be really fun, getting to meet some new people and explore this area, because honestly, we haven't spent a lot of time in Anza-Borrego. So let's go check it out. We're gonna have fun today and go explore some new areas. Look at all these great vans. Is everybody getting their radios dialed in?
Yes.
All right, good.
Peter.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good, good.
Got the ruggeds.
Yeah.
What's that one? Oh, Rocky.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Loop, we drove it dry, and it was just kind of some loose sand, so airing down is beneficial. For vans that have the choice to go to 4 low, we'll go to...
Keep it handy.
Yeah, so if you're behind Peter, that's the one with all the canoes on the roof, just go around him. He's going to be our sweep.
Okay, tails rolling. Okay, we just pulled off onto the trail we're gonna do. It's about 8 miles. It's kind of sandy, not super technical, but sandy. We're gonna have a blast. There's some people here kind of new to driving their vans off-road. I'm really excited to helping them learn some of the basics and just have a good time with their vans today. So this is gonna be fun.
you know the...
All right, so there's 2 things I want you to remember. By the way, we're gonna do a choose your own adventure. There's 2 things I want you to remember by the end of this. And then I might give you some more to remember, but at first I want you to remember 2 things.
Well, what a fun night it's been.
It is a 103270. All right, we're not here.
Good morning, Ocatillo on the rocks. It's been a great weekend here. We've met a ton of cool people. We've met a lot of you guys and a lot of our patrons, and that's been really fun. But it's winding down. The last day goes till about noon. So huge thanks to Agile Offroad and all the staff here. Really, everybody's been great. This has been fun. We're looking forward to this next year already.
So let's go through the parts of a winch really quickly for those that need the basics. This is a 10,000 pound winch. Is it now capable of pulling 10,000 pounds? Yes, it is. The other thing I'm doing by taking off all my winch line before I winch is I'm evaluating my winch line to see if there's any melted sections or any broken sections. All right, that's probably 8 to 10 wraps on there.
Look at this, I'm in Bob's Jeep and I'm helping with the recovery class. This is fun. So check this out. This traction board has had the teeth burned off of it, but Bob put some bolts through it and gives it new teeth. And it's gonna be pretty hard to burn these off. I like that. That's a cool trick. Okay, that was great. We just did a vehicle recovery and winching class. Picked up a few good tips. Love coming to these things and learning from everybody, really. It's been awesome being out here. It's been great having Kathy along. It's been really fun getting to do our Pan American presentation. If you guys know of any events like this, we would maybe love to talk with the organizers about coming and sharing our multimedia presentation that takes us all the way from the top of Alaska to the bottom of Argentina. But it's been a great weekend. We've met so many wonderful people from all over the place. A lot of you guys who are viewers and patrons were here as well, and it was so great to shake your hand and get to thank you in person, as well as hear your stories. But I think that's it. This weekend is winding down, and I got to get Kathy back to the airport. She's back into physical therapy, and I'm off to the next thing. Till next time, I hope I see you somewhere over the horizon. Take care, guys. We'll see you